Hello, friends. I'm in Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, a city with a heart that beats with warmth, history, and wine. From the moment you arrive, you feel the promise of delicious food, new friends, and a city that smiles at you. Georgia is where wine was born. 8,000 years of winemaking, alive in every corner of Tbilisi. Here, history is in the homes, restaurants, and especially in the Maranis, wine cellars hidden beneath the city. These Maranis are the soul of Tbilisi's wine culture, where families have kept traditions alive for generations. Walking through the old town is like stepping into another time. Ancient churches beside modern art, the smell of shoti bread in the air, and beneath it all, the city's real treasure. Georgians are famously welcoming, treating every guest as a gift from God. They share their food, stories, and especially their wine. It's how they connect and show love. When someone offers you a glass of homemade wine in Tbilisi, you're sharing a piece of their heart. This is the spirit of Tbilisi, and it's absolutely beautiful. The city's warmth is contagious. You arrive as a stranger and leave as a friend. Here, wine is more than a drink, it's a celebration of life. The Maranis are waiting, the tables are set, and the city is ready to welcome you. What's a Marani? In Georgia, it's more than a wine cellar. It's a sacred space, a family's history, and a gathering place for friends. Descend a narrow stone staircase, and you leave the city's bustle behind for cool, earthy air and the scent of wine barrels. These cellars are small, cozy, and centuries old, with walls of brick or stone and large clay pots called kvevri buried in the ground. Kvevri winemaking is ancient. Grapes, skins, and stems go in, sealed and left underground for months, creating wine with unique color and flavor. The atmosphere is quiet but joyful, a place for reflection and connection. Often the winemaker is there, pouring wine with pride and sharing stories of harvests and family traditions. In a Marani, you're not a customer, you're a guest. Laughter soon fills the cellar as strangers become friends over shared glasses. The wine works its magic, opening hearts and bringing people together. Down here, you forget the world outside and savor the moment. Tbilisi's Maranis aren't just places, they're experiences. Each visit is a little adventure, a chance to connect with history and people. The cellars are alive with stories, flavors, and friendships. Every Marani has its own character, shaped by the hands and hearts of those who keep it. The tradition is as much about people as it is about wine. In these cellars, you taste the true spirit of Georgia. It's a world waiting to be discovered, one glass at a time. The Marani is where the city's real magic happens. It's where you'll find the heart of Tbilisi, and it's an experience you'll never forget. Come see for yourself. My first real Marani experience began with a simple sign, wine. Down a few steps, I entered a candlelit room and met Georgi, the owner. His English was limited, but smiles and wine spoke for us. Georgi pointed to a kvevri in the corner, then poured a golden amber wine into my glass using a gourd ladle. This was traditional Georgian white wine, rich, complex, and unlike anything I'd tasted. We toasted, gamarhos, and the flavors were a revelation. Dry, with notes of apricot, honey, and walnuts. Georgi laughed at my surprise, proud of his creation. He brought out cheese and warm bread, and we shared a quiet, perfect moment. Soon, others arrived. A couple from Germany, a family from Japan, locals who were Georgi's friends. The cellar filled with laughter, conversation, and the clinking of glasses. Strangers became friends, united by Georgi's hospitality and his remarkable wine. In that Marani, we weren't just tasting wine, we were sharing life. The magic of Tbilisi is in these moments, simple, genuine, unforgettable. Every Marani visit is a chance to meet the makers of magic. Their passion and pride are in every glass. The experience is about more than wine, it's about connection. You leave with new friends and lasting memories. The Marani is where the world comes together. It's where you feel the true heart of Georgia, and it's an experience that stays with you. In Tbilisi, every cellar has a story, and every story is worth hearing. Cheers to that. In Georgia, wine drinking is an art, and the tamada, the toastmaster, leads the way. At a Georgian feast or supra, the tamada's toasts turn a meal into a celebration of life. Each toast is thoughtful, honoring God, peace, family, friends, and memories of loved ones. The tradition is emotional and unifying. Everyone raises a glass and says "Gaumarshos." Some toasts require you to finish your glass, a sign of respect and unity. Toasting in Georgia elevates wine from a pleasure to a ritual, connecting everyone at the table. The tamada's stories and wisdom make each toast memorable. It's about gratitude, reflection, and shared joy. The wine is wonderful, but it's the toasts and togetherness that nourish the soul. This tradition is unforgettable, and something the world could learn from. In Georgia, every glass is a reason to celebrate life, and every toast brings people closer. In Georgia, wine is woven into the nation's identity, a symbol of history, faith, and resilience. Grapevines decorate churches, are carved in stone, and celebrated in songs. When a child is born, a kuvevri is buried with wine to be opened on their wedding day, connecting generations. Wine is present at every celebration and in times of sorrow, offering comfort and community. Offering wine to a guest is the ultimate gesture of welcome. Even Georgia's conversion to Christianity is linked to wine. St. Nino's grapevine cross is a national symbol. Monasteries still make wine using ancient methods, preserving a spiritual link to the past. Winemaking here is a calling, not just a job. Families use techniques passed down for millennia. Every glass is a continuation of a sacred tradition. Drinking Georgian wine means joining a story that spans centuries. It's a humbling, beautiful experience. Wine is the drink of friendship and hospitality. In Georgia, every sip connects you to something greater. Georgia is the world's oldest winemaking country. Archaeologists have found kevevri fragments with grape residue dating back 8,000 years. The ancient kevevri method, giant clay pots buried underground, remains largely unchanged. Grapes, skins, and stems ferment together for months, giving Georgian wines their signature amber color and rich texture. This tradition is so unique, it's recognized by UNESCO as a global cultural treasure. The kevevri method reflects the Georgian way of life, close to nature, patient, and respectful of the earth. Today, a new generation of winemakers is embracing this heritage, experimenting with over 500 native grape varieties. Each grape tells a story of the land and its people. Tasting kevevri wine is tasting both history and the future of Georgia. The process is slow, natural, and full of character. Every glass is a living link to the past. Georgian wine is more than a drink, it's a legacy. And it's waiting to be discovered. Raise a glass to 8,000 years of tradition. Step into a Tbilisi wine cellar, and your senses come alive. Dim light flickers on stone walls and dusty bottles, while the earthy colors set a peaceful mood. Listen, the glug of wine poured, the clink of glasses, and laughter echoing off the walls. Conversations in many languages blend into a symphony of new friendships. The wine is the star, amber rukatsiteli, deep saparavi, each sip bursting with flavor. Simple snacks, cheese, bread, walnuts, churchkala, complete the experience. But the real magic is the sense of connection. The winemaker's handshake, a pat on the back, the warmth of genuine hospitality. In these cellars, you don't just taste wine, you feel community. Strangers become friends, and every glass is a celebration. The cellar is a place of joy where every sense is awakened. It's a memory you'll carry long after you leave. Tbilisi's cellars are more than places. They're experiences. Each visit is a celebration of togetherness. The spirit of Georgia is alive in every glass. Here, every moment is shared, and every friendship is toasted. That's the true taste of Tbilisi. In Georgia, wine and food are inseparable. Each enhances the other. The star is khachapuri, a cheese-filled bread, especially the ajaruli version, boat-shaped, gooey, and irresistible. Picture yourself in a cozy cellar, table covered with khachapuri, pakali, vegetable pates, meatsvadi, grilled meats, kinkali, dumplings, and endless wine. The air is filled with the aroma of baking bread, grilling meat, and fruity wine. The sounds, tomatas, toasts, laughter, clinking glasses, and even spontaneous singing. Georgians love to sing, and their polyphonic harmonies add magic to the evening. It's a feast for all senses: taste, smell, sound, and sight. The essence of Georgian hospitality is generosity and joy, not formality. Sharing food and wine is how Georgians celebrate life. At the table, everyone is family. With a glass of amber wine and a piece of cheesy bread, you feel completely at home. This is the heart of Tbilisi. Warmth, laughter, and unforgettable flavors. Every meal is a celebration. Every guest is cherished. The experience is pure happiness. In Tbilisi, every feast is a memory in the making, and every bite is a taste of Georgian soul. Come hungry, come thirsty, and leave with a full heart. What have we learned in Tbilisi? Here, wine is more than a drink. It's the country's lifeblood, 8,000 years of history in a glass. We've explored magical meringues, met passionate winemakers, and experienced the art of toasting. The real treasure is the people, their warmth, generosity, and pride in sharing their culture. My journey was unforgettable, not just for the wine and food, but for the connections made. The memories of laughter, shared tables, and new friendships will last forever. I want you to experience this too. Walk the cobblestone streets, find a Morani, and taste the amber wine. Meet the winemakers, listen to their stories, and join a supra. Let the toasts and hospitality fill you with joy. Laugh with strangers who become friends. This is an experience that changes you. So here's my invitation. Come to Georgia, come to Tbilisi, bring an open heart and an empty glass. Let the Georgians show you how to celebrate life. Raise a glass to peace, love, and new adventures. Raise a glass to life itself, because that's what they do here every day. And it's a beautiful way to live. Gamarhos, to you,